Anticipated Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is set to open at the happiest place on earth. Our favorite man of the hour, Aaron Perlman, is live in Disneyland with a sneak peek. Aaron, how are things looking out there? I love seeing all of these shots.
Well, you got to understand this, Allie. I want you to remember, last time I was here, I showed you that I won this in a game of sabacc. Now, I just want to prove this. Here's the keys to the Millennium Falcon.
Are you sure that's not to your red Jeep?
This has nothing to do about a Jeep. I don't know what you're talking about. No Jeeps exist on planet Batuu.
That's what Aaron
Only
drives,
Millennium
by the
Falcons.
way. All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
good.
not anymore. I drive a Millennium Falcon now, and
cool.
it's I can prove it too. In fact, the guy who helped bring it all to life, we have with us right now, Casey Ging. Thank you so much.
See you again.
You might recognize him. Casey was my co-pilot when we were flying the Millennium Falcon just moments ago. Casey, how long did it take you to create that entire Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run?
It's been years in the making. We've been working on it for a very long time, and we've been working closely with our partners at Lucasfilm to make sure we get all those details right.
And you did. So you have to understand. So when I walked into the cockpit the first time, I was literally crying. At that moment, I've never experienced so much emotion in my life.
Yeah, it's been that way for a lot of people. We know that our guests have been waiting for this experience for over 40 years, so we're happy to be able to finally open it up and let people experience it for themselves.
And you really did. You walk in, you go through the whole queue, you're waiting in line. There's more than just the Millennium Falcon itself. You meet, who are the people you meet? Hondo, right?
Hondo Ohnaka, he's the guy who kind of owns this facility. He's made a deal with Chewbacca to take a little bit of ownership over the Millennium Falcon for a while to allow him to get some supplies for the Resistance. And if you do well, you might come back with a little bit more off the top for yourself.
And you really do. And you earn points on the ride. You can be a pilot, you can be a shooter, you can be a mechanic at the same time. So I feel like every time you ride, it's a different experience, right?
Yeah, it's a different experience, and it's a different crew every time you ride, so you never know what can happen. Anything can happen on there.
Yeah, that's a true statement. I almost, well, I'm not gonna say I felt queasy on that ride at all, but I mean, the ride's just outstanding. When I was 4 years old, I had a piggy bank, and it was priceless. I was told, this is like, your grandma made this for you, this is worth a lot of money. We took it and threw it on the ground. The change from that, we went to go see Return of the Jedi.
That's amazing.
And now to experience it in person, I mean, look at this thing right here. I mean, everybody gets to walk around and see it. Do we get to hear anything from the Millennium Falcon as you walk around?
Absolutely. Every once in a while, those engines will fire up. They're trying to get it back in working order so that they can get it out in rotation and somebody can take hold of the controls, much like you got to.
Wow. Well, you know, it's open for everybody starting tomorrow. Of course, that's with reservations, and especially if you go to the hotels, then you can go ahead and get in with the reservation. But it's open to the whole public June 24th.
Correct.
What's the one thing you would suggest they all need to do?
I think everybody needs to get behind the controls here with the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
Well, if that's the case, can I, Danny, go ahead and show her this. Danny, our photographer, look at this. It says stand by, 5-minute wait. Allie, I don't know if you realize this, but there is a 5-minute wait, and Casey, he's the one who helped design the whole thing. I think it's time for us to get in there because we're never going to see a line like that
again. That's literally what I just said, Aaron.
I
literally was like, yeah, you'll never see that again. I guarantee tomorrow the wait's probably going to be, what, 3 hours? What do you think?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is what I think about it. Let's go right now. Come on.
Go, 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 go. Thank you, Aaron. All right, now if you don't have the luxury